Okay, and we are back to Imperator Rome. In the last one, we did just finish the war against three miners that were way too hard to beat compared to their size. We had to buy some mercenaries in the last one, but now we are back to normal game. We cannot disband levies because I joined the war for Rome. They're a pain, but I need to ally them because I'm scared they will just kill me if I don't. So yeah, let's continue. By the way, if you've seen my EU4 video, you might have seen that it was edited way cleaner. There was less parts of just like this, just stumbling around doing nothing. And for this video and Imperator Rome, mostly I will do the same for this video. So this part would have been skipped because it's just chilling around doing nothing. So yeah, skip to something interesting. Like now, we are about 2 or 3 minutes later in the video, and I just finished this mission because I just got the 50 stability required for it. And I can now stop being migratory, which is great. I am really lacking the political power sort of thing. I can't even finish those ideas thing, I don't know what they're called, just because of it. And I need 50 political power for the next mission too. By the way, this was the end of the first recording, this is the next one. More interesting stuff, please. Okay, after a bit of chillin', I am finally raising my troops, and I'm heading to that one province minor with no allies and only a very small army. This is the first time I see this kind of pop up, so I had to really read it. And it's pretty much asking me to break my alliance with Veneto because Rome is going to attack Veneto. Which is not a great timing because I wanted that chunk of Veneto that is in my territory, like in my chunk of land. This state. But apparently not. And now I have a truce with them, so I can't attack them. But hey, I'm still attacking that white guy, anyways. I find it insane how Rome is expanding like one country at a time. They're not even stopping for a second. Their aggressive expansion must be through the roof. Like, what is that? It says my chief magistrate is losing me political power. Is that because of the corruption you'll see a little later? Because I do have slight amount of corruption, but I don't think that should make it low so much, right? If any of you know why I lose political power from my chief magistrate, please tell me. If it's just that's it, but yeah. And poof, the siege is over. Nice. I'm trying to make sure that I won't kill every single pub in that province, so I don't want to sack it completely, but yeah. That's why I made sure of the amount of pop there was, and because there was a lot of pops, I just decided to sack it completely. And I'm bringing my troops down instead of dismembering them because there will be a revolt now. That's not even a cut. I planned to cut it and make it cool, but I can't even do it. No. I do want to make sure that all my cavalry is attached so that they don't just jump in and commit suicide or die. Whatever YouTube likes the word. I don't know how words work. But this war should be extremely easy. I did get a tradition while I was fighting, which was cool. The only reason I took this one instead of the archer bonus is because I think light infantry is more useful. I have no idea if it's true. I just took it because I think it was. But I have a lot of archers and infantry in my armies, so there's no real reason for me to take one over the other. As I said a little earlier, I am hoping to get the Pannonia region of Veneto. Hopefully Rome doesn't take it all. Oh, and I get the mission. Nice. And I finally win the siege and the war. And by winning the war, I mean I burned the settlement to the ground, apparently. Cool. Here I did the mistake of clicking the first button I saw instead of reading, so I raised all levies instead of dismantling all of them. Because I'm still at war because of Rome. Again. It's not even the same war. They're not at war with Syracuse, they're at war with a weird miner in Sicily. It's fun. This is the event that popped from one of my mission, and I really like it. It just gave me control of a bunch of states that I didn't realize which state it was. Like, quiz, which state did I get? Fun fact, it's those. Could you tell? Because I couldn't tell while I was playing. I looked it up, like, I was searching for them for a good 3 minutes. I did not find them. So it is just now, as I'm recording this voiceover, that I realized it was those. Yay! And after a bit, I did get another event for a new region of territories. I feel like the last one was a little more generous than this one. And this time I did remember the names and I tried to figure out which province it was. And I did see it. It's those two. And with that event, that was the end of that mission that was a timed event. And I am now trying to go for this mission, which requires me to colonize a lot. So, since it's only colonizing for a bit, I decided to make it not a time lapse, but kind of like a time lapse. You know, speed up, the usual. Go. And donk. Mission done. I'm now done with this mission. The mission is now fulfilled. Other ways to say it. But still, it gave me claims on Pannonia, which is pretty neat. And the next mission is just to grab a bunch of land from those guys, which should be pretty easy. And this one really is, you need to own everything, so I'll need to colonize everything in the middle there, compared to the other one, which was just 4 territories in each province, and that's it. But before that, there was a mission which only required me to bring pops in that one place and only colonize one province, which was about this province. So it shouldn't take that long, so I decided to do that. And I'm just waiting for the month tick, right? I'm doing this thing, clicking that, clicking that. Shit, that's the wrong one. Oh well, I guess I'm waiting for another few month ticks, because I'm an idiot. As I was waiting, I decided to do a small world tour, and yeah, just the usual. Egypt is exploding, Silicid is pretty good. Yeah, there's nothing out of the ordinary, really. And I can finally fulfill the mission, and I did almost, again, click the wrong one. That's just a detail, but I did finally do it, and I'm done with this mission. And if you were curious, the regions that gives me claims are those ones. For the missions that it unlocked, there's 2 of them. The first one is just expanding this weird region that I just colonized. The second one is conquer Semnonia. It shouldn't be, both are pretty easy. The first one just requires me to have money, and the second one requires me to conquer people. That's it. It is also just now that I realized that my previous ally Veneto is dying from Rome. I hope Rome will not full annex them and I will be able to take my part. And the war should be done. Cool! I guess that's it for Veneto. Um, how's your AE, Rome? Is there a way for me to see it? I don't think so. I can only see my modifier and your modifier, and that's it. So I'm not sure, like, how long. I want to make sure that you don't kill me now, because you're on my border. And he instantly calls me into a war with Sparta. What? Rome, are you okay? Why are you expanding so fast? What? I'm just gonna continue chilling and colonizing peacefully with no murder in my region of the world. Oh. But, good news, I now have a mission done. Yay! Next one needs me to bring my capital to a city, which shouldn't take a long time, other than taking political influence that takes so long to get. After a little bit of time, I recuperate from seeing Rome expand so fast, and I bring one of my very high culture to citizenship level. Mostly just because I have so many different culture with pretty much the same amount of pops each that I decided to do it. It's very fun having barbarians when you're called in the war with your ally. So you bring out your army so you can deal with the barbarians, but then you can't bring it out. You can't disband it because you're in a war with your ally. And now the barbarians just decides to leave, so you don't even fight them, so your army was completely worthless and will just now stay there, chillin'. My army is still there chilling, but I am passing a law that is pretty good. I love these events. They're so cool. They're just bonus science, and that's it. I keep getting them more and more as the game progresses in this recording. And it just gave me my first two innovations, which I am going into this tree because I want culture thing. Because it's always culture that's the problem, and no one's happy. So I want to make people more happy. By the way, update on missions. I am trying to build my buildings in that one state. That way I can do it. Rome full annexed Sparta. That's fun. That's great. Good for you, Rome. I'm glad you're my ally, and you will definitely never destroy this alliance with me and never attack me either. And with passive science, I got this innovation now, which is a good one, I think. The Great Theater are pretty cool, but it's not like religion is a thing around me, but eh. By the way, Rome still declared another war that I joined in. And now I can build this final building, which lets me create this mission. Yay! And this mission, which gives me a bunch of science. Which I can now get another innovation. And as I'm reading this mission, I realize that I need 60 stability to complete this mission. Which is great, since I just passed a law, and I'm still negative stability. It's fun. It's great. At least I can get this innovation and get a bonus and culture. Yay! And good news, I am also mobilizing my troops now to kill some new people. But bad news on Rome, they're attacking yet another person and they're getting closer and closer to my region of interest. And final good news again, my army is now there. I joined every army stack so that way there's no cavalry in the front. And I'm declaring war at those guys, that way I can annex everyone I need in this one war. Oh, wait a second, can you back down a bit? Yeah, thank you. Oh, and slowing it is a great idea too, yeah. What did I read here? Huh, Rome has declined the call to arms. Interesting, because it did give me a checkmark when I asked them to join, meaning they should have joined, but they didn't, meaning they broke their alliance with me by doing this. Amazing. That's fun. It's great. I love it. Oh no, I'm in danger. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you liked it, and see you on the next one.